he did it, I believe in capital punishment. Even though I love this family and I hate to see him go through this, but actions are actions, and that's how it is.
Shock in southern Utah tonight with word of this arrest of 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. We're now hearing from people who lived in the family's neighborhood and knew him when he was growing up. Liv Kelleher, who covers southern Utah for us, is live for us tonight with more of what she's hearing from those neighbors.
Well, the overwhelming emotion that I've heard today is shock. I'm at the suspect's apartment in St. George. You can see it's still an active crime scene. There is crime scene tape up behind me, and police presence is still here, although it is waning. Earlier today, this parking lot was buzzing with law enforcement officers from the FBI, the Washington City Police, UHP officers, and the St. George Fire Department. I spoke with residents in this neighborhood who said at first they weren't really sure what was going on. There wasn't a lot of communication, but once they saw that crime tape go up and the media come out, they started to put two and two together. I spoke with one resident, Jesse Riley, who lives a few doors down from Robinson. He says they parked next to each other and he would see the gray Dodge Challenger daily. He said in retrospect, he noticed that the car was missing for the past few days, but it wasn't until photos of that vehicle started circulating online that that piece connected for him. Riley said he was already upset about the passing of Charlie Kirk. To know his neighbor may have been responsible has been hard to process.
Obviously there's, the thoughts that kind of go through your mind of why it happened in Utah probably, versus obviously not just because he lived here, but maybe a Utah event is going to be more lax on security. Everybody's a little bit more pumped up that Charlie Kirk's in town because, we're all seeing from a common viewpoint. So the last thing we're thinking is that there's going to be somebody of an opposite viewpoint, there to do harm. So that was, what was really hard to wrap my mind around initially. And then you add this on top and I'm like, is this even real right now? This is reality?
We also learned this morning from police reports and Governor Cox that Robinson's family said that he started to get more political over the past few years. They also told law enforcement that Robinson was aware that Kirk was coming to Utah on his college tour and that he said he disagreed with Kirk and his teachings. In St. George, Liv Kelleher, KUTV 2 News.